Everybody, so it's 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, September 28th, and I am heading to the event that I mentioned earlier in the week, the 27th Annual Woodlands Landscape Solutions event there in the Woodlands, Texas. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I'm a little nervous. I've never done anything like this. Usually it's just me, my phone, maybe Darian, in the backyard, filming, having fun, maybe in the kitchen. But today I thought I'd let you all ride shotgun and come along on this experience. We'll all see how it goes together. And I'm sure this is going to be a lot of fun. And I wanted you to come along for the ride. All right, we're about 30 minutes away from opening, and you can see it's all starting to come together. I will be in this tent right back here.
So this material here, $350. He knows that one. This one? Okay, that's
All right, so this event is almost over. It's been a lot of fun. I'm going to turn around so you can kind of see all the vendors we got out here. Got a lot of stuff from the state, master gardeners, Texas A&M, forest people are out here. Just a lot of stuff. It's really cool. Really good event to come to. Now, if you've ever wondered exactly what I use in my backyard, y'all, secret's out. Living Earth right there. So I use this. That's in my compost. I use that rose soil for all my vegetable beds because it's high, and it's not high, but it's got acidity in it, so it's perfect for veggies, roses, things of that nature. And then the compost, which y'all have seen me lay down before, is that compost right there. That's why I was invited here today, because I've been using Living Earth ever since I started gardening. This company right here. So if you're in the Houston area, Dallas area, or through Tennessee, check out Living Earth locations. Ask for the tree and shrub mix for vegetables, or if you're gonna get it in bags, get the rose soil. It's great, great material. Now, if you are in another part of the country that doesn't have a Living Earth, I advise you to find a company that you believe in, that you try their products and give it a shot. That is the best advice I can give you. That way you know what their products are made of, you know where the material comes from, and it's just, hey, you're gonna meet people, right? Okay, so my very first event was successful. Thank you to everyone who came out to say hi, to learn about some gardening, composting, landscaping, all that. So this was a lot of fun. I look forward to doing more of these. If you all want me to continue filming, drop it down in the comments, let me know. I will start attempting to do more of these. I had a lot of fun. For someone who's not a big extrovert kind of person, this was a lot of fun. I absolutely enjoyed it. So again, thanks everyone for coming out, and let me know if you want me to do more of these. Okay, so keeping it real, yesterday was a fantastic time. Like I just said, leaving the event. But that being my first meet and greet, and I'm still kind of, gonna be honest, weird about filming around people. I definitely messed up a significant part of that video. When I got there, walking into the event, me doing all the pre-event stuff, I filmed it somehow up and down. So if I played that right now, it'd be like this through 2 minutes of video. So I cut a lot of that out. Hope y'all enjoyed the beginning part of this video, the meet and greet, but it's time to get down to brass tacks. We need to do some planting. And as I'm looking right there, wondering why I don't have corn growing, well, I have a furry rodent that's dead right there. Gotta take them out, y'all. You can't have rats running around your garden. And I was wondering why I didn't have my cucumbers growing over there. Well, right now there's another furry non-friend dead over there. So when I tell y'all with pests, that includes rodents, y'all. You gotta take them out. Now I know people are gonna be like, oh, they're just there doing their life and all that. Well, they're in my backyard, y'all. And rodents bring in all kinds of crap. So not gonna have it in my backyard. Hope I don't offend anyone, but I'm not going to. Now I'm not showing it. I'm not gonna show, but I do everything humanely. So we are going to take out some crops here, and let me explain why. I'm going to take out all of these right here. So from everything from here over, all these okras I'm taking out. And you can see they're producing really well. But y'all, I have so many okras inside that I'm drying out for seeds. I could probably start an okra seed company right now, okra farms or something, I don't know, inside. So I don't need these. Plus, I have all of these okras still growing right here, and they're all starting to produce. So, because it's fall, and this is a summer crop, and I honestly need this area, plus, I need to fix this, because the landscapers just totally jacked that up. I'm going to take out this section. We're going to get carrots and turnips planted in here, and I might throw in a couple squash seeds just to see if they'll grow again. I know, you're like, Chad, when are you going to realize, let the squash dream go? I'm not going to let the dream go, y'all. I'm a glutton for punishment. I don't know. But anyway, let's take these out real quick. Now, the cool thing about an okra plant is their roots aren't crazy deep. This is not hard to pull these plants out. And then off camera, I'm going to go through and harvest all of these okras in here. And again, that will be for seeds, because most of those are too big to do anything with. And I'm toying with taking out these dwarf okras right here. I haven't decided yet, y'all, because you can see they're still really producing. Well, to be honest, I'm going to leave those alone. Yeah, I'm going to leave those alone. These are coming out for sure. Now, I've never planted turnips before. I'm kind of excited to try this plant. I saw that my friends over on Old Southern Kitchen and Garden, they planted some turnips and they turned out great. And I can't remember if that was this year or last year. Total side note, y'all. Okay, so I have a really bad back from when I was in the military. So there's certain things I don't do. I hire people to cut my grass and all that. And when you give them instructions to not weed eat certain things, and then you're standing here looking at them having weed eated a section that I didn't want weed eated, it kind of makes me mad. Not gonna lie. I have to have a talk with them. Anyway, total side note, got squirreled. But yeah, they grew turnips. They turned out really well, so I'm kind of excited to try these. But yeah, it's the end of September, y'all. October is literally a few days away, and I'm excited to get really deep into the fall. As you saw, I was actually drinking coffee, which those of you that know me are like, what is he doing? He doesn't drink coffee? Y'all, I don't drink coffee. But when it's fall and winter, I can drink coffee. I don't know, something weird. But so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get these plants pulled real quick, amend these beds, and we're gonna get some turnips and carrots planted. Because I did not plant the second thing of carrots like I mentioned in the garlic and carrot video. I'm gonna do that today when I have some time. So let's do it. Okay, look at all of that I just pulled out. Took me 4 minutes to pull all that out. I'm probably gonna have about 50 pods, 60 pods on there to harvest. So I'm gonna grab the rake, clean this up real quick, fix this wall, which really annoys me, because that's gonna be a pain, I'm not gonna lie. And then we're about done already, y'all. It doesn't take long to plant, that's for sure. So, be right back. All right, y'all, check it out. Okay, so it's all fixed. Now, I'm gonna be totally honest. Over the winter, I'm going to have to fix this wall. The stones that are under these stones have sunk so far into the ground, they've kind of started to cant. So I'm gonna have to dig all that out, but that's gonna be a wintertime fix. That'll be a wintertime project for sure. Not gonna deal with it right now, other than just trying to keep them from falling over. Gonna go ahead and get this bed amended. Again, I use rose soil for the most part. Now, what I would normally do right now, because I'm gonna plant carrots and stuff in this section right here, is I would normally come in with a layer of compost and then the soil on top. But right now, I'm just gonna put the soil down, get everything planted, and then as the stuff starts to grow, as I'm getting eaten up by fire ants, as the plants start to grow, then I'm going to come back with a dusting of compost over top of everything. So let's go and get those amended really quickly, get stuff planted, and then before the sun comes up and starts to bake me out of here, we'll be done. Okay, so everything is ready to rock and roll. Now, like I do every time I come in the garden, I have a plan and I adjust it and I tweak it and I pivot to something else because that's just what I do. So we're gonna plant these carrots, which I showed last week, which I'm a week behind on these, but I'll show you the progress on those other ones from last Sunday. So these are going in right now. Like I mentioned, we're gonna do turnips. Excited to get those in. And I'm gonna go ahead and get a thing of radishes going. These did really good for me last year, so we're gonna try them again now. And I know I'm a glutton for punishment. We're gonna try this. Now, why am I trying zucchini or squash again when I'm constantly failing at it? Well, because it's fall, y'all, and there's less pest pressure right now. So we're gonna give it a shot over here in this bed. I'm gonna surround these seeds with mothball water to ensure that as they start to grow, the vine borers, that if the moth is out here, is going to leave these alone, I hope. So we're gonna try it again. I'm gonna constantly keep trying squash until I finally succeed. Okay, so carrots. Like I showed last week, planting carrots is really easy, in my opinion. As you're seeing me right now, I'm just sprinkling everything, all these seeds over this area, and then when I'm done with everything, I'm gonna come back in, water everything in really good, and then just keep the carrot seeds moist for the next 10 to 15 days until they start to sprout. Once those heads come on and they start to sprout their carrot sprouts, their carrot heads, then it's just a regular watering. But until then, you have to keep the seeds wet. You have to, or you're wasting your time. Okay, now these are free seeds for a reason. There's not a lot of seeds in here. That's why I did 2 packs in this little section. And again, I got a good, even-ish dusting of the seeds. So they should grow fine. They shouldn't be all jumbled together and growing crazy. They should be good to go. So that's how I do carrots seeds, y'all. Really simple. Okay, now the next 3 crops I'm going to do in rows. So I'm going to put the rows in real quick. I'm going to do a dusting of blood meal, bone meal, the Neptune's crab and lobster in there also. So lots of nutrition for the early seeds as they start to develop. Should be full of nutrients for sure. Just like that, we got 4 more crops planted. Let me show you a week of the garlic being in the bed and the carrots. All right, y'all, that's 1 week. Look at the garlic sprouting. These are the Vietnamese garlics, if you remember. These are the Chet's Italian garlic, and right here in the middle are the elephant garlic, which have not popped up yet. They usually take a little bit of time, so give that another week. Should have them popping up. But look at the growth already in the garlic. And y'all, I planted them last Sunday. So, actually I planted them last Saturday. So that's 8 days, and they are growing so good. So I really think that vernalization technique or tip or step really springboarded these garlic. So I'm excited for that. So in 9 months from now, I'll be harvesting garlic. All right, let me show you the carrots. All right, so at first glance, you can't really see anything, right? Just looks like a bed full of, whatever. Well, if you come in, all of these right here are the carrot tops popping. And as you can see, I've got them all across this bed. I mean, look right there. So you have to really know what you're looking for when you're planting certain crops. Oh, if y'all remember, these are those purple carrots that I had. And y'all, it's been 8 days, and you could already see the growth from these carrots popping up. So in another week, or actually when I do the October garden tour, you're gonna see even more growth in this bed, and you're gonna be able to see the progression in only about 5 days. Or what's today? The 29th? So in about 4 days, you'll see a progression in just what these carrots will do once they start to grow. Key though, and I'm beating a dead horse, I know this, but it's important, is you have to keep the seeds wet. Not soppy wet, soppy? I don't know what soppy is. Not swampy wet, but you gotta keep them moist. You have to, or the carrots will not germinate at all. But as you can see, I'm off to the races with the carrots. Okay everyone, so that's the video for today. I know this was a little of an unorthodox video, or I won't say unorthodox, just a not normal video. 1, starting at the event from yesterday, and then 2, ending back here in the garden. But I didn't want to not garden something. I mean, it's a gorgeous day. We're a few days away from October, and man, I'm telling you, if you can't be in the garden right now, at least down here in the South, I don't know a better time to be in the garden, honestly. I love this weather. It makes me happy. All right, so I still have a lot of work to do. I gotta take care of all these okras, clean everything up. Still gotta deal with the rodents that I need to take care of. And I still have to water everything in. If y'all enjoyed this video, if you learned anything from it, if you got anything out of it, and again, if you want me to do more of those event type videos, let me know. But do me the 3 favors, y'all. Share, like, and subscribe to this channel if you've not done so already. Everyone take care, God bless. Continue to shine bright, harvest hard. Have fun in your garden. This is a gorgeous time of year to be out here. I'll talk to y'all again real soon.